Good evening, folks, and welcome to the GrillingStoreTV.com. My name is Chris Davis.
And I'm Mike Davis.
And we want to welcome you to our Hearth and Patio Network right here in Durham, North Carolina at the Grilling Store. Tonight's special, we're going to be featuring a little overview on the Big Green Egg products. You've seen a lot of Facebook posts of what we've been doing with Big Green Egg, which is a new brand for us for 2015. And it's a very exciting brand because all of our customers and people that have a Big Green Egg or similar products are very excited about the way the Big Green Egg cooks, and it's just a fun way to cook. So you want to start telling a little bit?
Yeah, I get excited about it. We were talking about doing this segment tonight. I kind of just thought, where do we start? Because the Big Green Egg offers so much more. A lot of you that may be watching this tonight already have an egg. You may have family members that have an egg. You have a friend that has an egg, and they're just awesome. And it cooks in such a way that it holds in all of its moisture, and I'll explain that to you. But it makes everything that comes off this grill just moist, full of flavor. It just does an excellent job. But remember, we're talking about a charcoal grill. And it's not your average charcoal grill. It uses a special charcoal, and I'll start right there. To begin with, you're not going to use a briquette like they do most of the time. Right. It uses real lump wood charcoal. It's an organic charcoal. Let me get out of the way of this black shirt here. We can see it, but it's a piece of wood
that's actually been charred to a coal. So that's where the name charcoal.
Charcoal, yeah.
But it's a real piece of wood. It's not a briquette that's been formed with all kinds of fillers and unhealthy things, that you don't want to ingest. So it's 100% organic and natural. The Big Green Egg brand is the brand we carry here. We just started carrying a new brand that some of our egg heads are pretty excited about. The Carbondale Sur charcoal is another brand that works well with the Big Green Egg. So we've got a couple of brands of charcoal to choose from that makes it fun with the grilling. Outdoors. So.
And what makes it so special, and the reason that we're putting some emphasis on the charcoal is with it being, like Chris was explaining, a charred piece of wood, that's where the heat comes from. That's your fuel. It's not the flavor. There's no flavor in that charcoal. Charcoal is actually a filter. You don't get any flavor from that. The flavor is going to come from the meat as you're smoking it. And you can enhance it with wood, like we sell the hickory chips, and we sell different types of chips, and that you can enhance the flavor of what you're cooking. But the charcoal is the fuel, that's the heat. And by using a lump charcoal, you can use it so hot that it takes a lot less of it. So it's more economical to use than regular briquette charcoal. Easy to start. You want to talk to them a little bit about how to start the charcoal?
There's several different ways that you start charcoal. The first big no-no that we definitely tell everybody when they come in looking at a charcoal grill, do not use lighter fluid. Lighter fluid is the worst way to start charcoal. So we have a few alternate options. One being the very basic way to start is you can get the all-natural charcoal starters. They're made in several brands, but Big Green Egg is the one we carry here. And if you can see, I'll get close, you can see how they're cut in sections, so you can break off a section of it, break off one piece, get you a little, basically a little funnel in the coals where you can light it, set it down in there, bury it in the coals, and about 8-10 minutes you're up the temperature and whatnot. You've got several other ways. You got the loop lighter, which is my favorite. You want to demonstrate with the loop lighter? This is our loop lighter that we use here at the store. You'll see the red tip.
The tip, like right now. It happens like right now.
Yeah, and that's cherry red, and it's blowing on it. So it's a very hot heat gun with a cherry red tip, and actually the loop lighter, about 2.5 to 3 minutes, you can have your Big Green Egg with a little small ball of fire where it's lighting the coals. Leave the lid open, which is the key that a lot of people don't realize. They go ahead and shut the lid too quick and it sucks out all the oxygen. Leave the lid open, leave the damper door open, let it get as much oxygen through this egg as possible. The more oxygen, the hotter the fire, the quicker your egg's up to temperature, and then therefore you can proceed to set your temperature and damper it down from there. So.
It's ceramic. It's like a ceramic flower pot nearby. The Big Green Egg, it's egg shaped. That's where it got its name from. Being green in color, obviously, is from the marketing standpoint, the big green egg, but it's ceramic. So ceramic holds the heat. As Chris was explaining, you're going to put the charcoal in there, you're going to light it, get it roaring, get the coals just roaring, and then you're going to shut the lid, and then you're going to work with the damper up here. And I don't know if the camera's going to get this one down here. It's not, but that's okay. There's a damper right down here. The whole concept behind cooking on a big green egg is how much oxygen you let in and how much you're going to let out determines the temperature. And what keeps it moist is there is a gasket all the way around both ends of this cooker. So when you shut the lid, as you heard it, boom, it seals it. It seals everything in there. Now we're going to let oxygen in, oxygen out, and damper it. And Chris, what's the temperature range in these things? They can get kind of crazy.
Heck, you can go anywhere from 180 degrees to 1,000 degrees if you want. You'll peg that needle, which is about 750. I mean, I've seen people on the Egghead forum get them, way beyond that needle there. So there's lots of temperature range. It's easy to control. Once you get the bottom set, you pretty much just play with the top and get your damper set exactly like you want. And then from there, you're just gonna, let it eat. I mean, you fill that thing with charcoal, it's gonna go for as long as you need to cook for the most part. So.
Yeah, and why would you need something 700, 800 degrees? Well, you want to sear a steak, you can sear a steak. Why do you want to cook something at 200 degrees? You want to cook some ribs, you want a Boston butt, you want to slow roast chicken, something like
brisket.
that.
Brisket's the most popular thing I think I see hands down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
People love doing a brisket on a big green egg.
Yeah, and we've got some friends and some customers that do a lot of Boston butts. I got a friend of mine that I go to church with that he just did something the other day, and everybody ramping and raving about it. He's always giving me a plug, and I appreciate who I'm talking about.
Bobby Savin, that's exactly who he's talking about. If you watch this video,
anyway,
give us a call.
It's really neat. One of the other things too, what's so cool about this grill? It's not like any other charcoal grill, because we told you it was ceramic. We're using organic lump charcoal. We're controlling air in and out with a sealed gasket. When we get through cooking, you'll take this lid off. And what do I do with my little stuff? Okay, we got this lid that goes at Chris.
Snuff it out. It's sealed up. Snuffs it out almost instantaneously. And you shut your damper down there. It just sucks all the oxygen out, and it depletes the fire right there on the spot. In a matter of handful of minutes, it's cooled down to where you can almost touch this.
And the cool part behind it is when you get ready to cook again, you're going to take this off of there, put your damper back on it, and you're going to relight the charcoal that's left in the grill because it wasn't getting any oxygen, so it didn't burn up and go away like briquettes.
So you're actually saving energy there. Another neat thing behind the big green egg, this grill is a direct flame grill and a indirect flame grill. And what I mean by that, and you've heard of some of our other videos talk about it, this here is what they call a plate setter or a convector plate. It's an all ceramic plate here, and it has 3 feet on it that hold the cook grid up. It goes in the grill, just like this, inside the grill, and then the cook grid goes right on top of it, and it raises up. Now, when your cook grid, set the cook grid on here. When your cook grid is on there, all your meat is on top of the cook grid, and your juices are dripping down on this ceramic plate that is extremely hot. Same temperature as the ceramic inside the grill. When it drips on that, it immediately vaporizes back up into your meat for your enhanced food flavor.
Yes.
So, which makes this grill stand apart than any other grill with like a standard heat plate, because the ceramic retains the heat very well, and it immediately vaporizes. Similar to like if you've ever cooked on a grill with briquettes, it's going to be similar to that effect, but it's all indirect versus having the direct flame coming and impinging the flame. So it's
and we were talking about the gasket earlier. So if you're cooking a whole chicken, and as Chris was talking about it, sitting here and then vaporizing, when you've got the lid shut, when that juice hits that plate setter and back up, it's locked in the grill. All that flavor, all that juice, all that moisture is locked into that bird, so that when it's done and you take it off the grill, it literally just falls apart. You could cook a whole turkey on this grill. You could cook several whole chickens on this grill. If you cooked a whole turkey on this grill, once it's done, you took it off, take it in, let it sit for a moment or two. You could take 2 forks right at the top of the breast meat, pull it apart, throw the bone in the trash and got nothing but meat. White and dark meat, absolutely the moistest meat you will ever eat. I promise you that. I promise you.
Yeah, the Big Green Egg is just a phenomenal way to, enhance your cooking experience versus a standard gas grill or anything charcoal that you've cooked on before. If you've never cooked on a ceramic type grill, it is a lot of fun. I'll just put it that way. There's lots of options for the egg. There's 7 different sizes, plenty of different carts and tables. This is a mahogany table that the large egg is in here on our display showroom here. We've got a cart on this other large egg here. You've got side tables. There's just all kinds of accessories, as you can see behind us. There's several of them. We've got another accessory rack over there the camera can't see.
Did you have that pizza stone? What did you do with that pizza stone? One of the cool things behind the Big Green Egg, a lot of our customers love making their own pizzas. We've got everything from let me grab this over here. We've got a pizza dough rolling mat. Tells you everything you need to do about making your own pizza if you want to do that. But you can buy a pizza, ready to be cooked, or you can roll out the dough, make your own pizza. And when you put it on this Big Green Egg, it's like a wood-fired pizza oven, right, Chris?
Absolutely. You get that thing cranked up, put a little cornmeal or something so it doesn't stick to the actual stone. Lay that pizza on there, and that joker gets crispy.
Scoop that dude up.
Awesome.
Man, you talking about, and you can, even if you did something, even a veggie pizza or a pizza with lots of other things like pineapples and other things like that on there. It's really a lot of fun to cook pizzas on the grill, and they turn out delicious and good for you. Vegetable pizzas, stuff like that turns out really good. Chicken breast fillets without the bone in it, so juicy and moist, and you don't dry them out. And then when you, like we were talking about a while ago, lift that lid up, let the oxygen get to it, take the plate setter out, let that heat get to it, and throw you a chunk of beef on there. Throw you a steak on there. Like one of our buddies say, hey man, I gotta have some beef. He throws his beef on the grill, buddy, and it will sear it up. And I mean, lock the juices in, crust outside with a hot red center. Man, don't get no better than that. And obviously, I like steaks.
The Big Green Egg is one of our most popular brands this year, and we're very excited about it here at the Grillin' Store. We've got a lifestyle magazine. It's the Big Green Eggs brochure. I mean, they go all out. It's a full-out magazine, which is their brochure. That's the only manufacturer that offers a magazine as their brochure. Very exciting. It's got lots of recipes in there, all kinds of ways you can use the accessories for doing your own steaks, pizzas. They got all kinds of neat stuff in there, and it shows you different applications, how to use the dual probe temperature, how to use all the cutting devices. I mean, there's so many different ways to use that to benefit your kickoff when you purchase a Big Green Egg. It's just amazing.
It is. One of the things that Chris mentioned in the first part of the segment tonight was we were talking about the charcoal, and he said a lot of you eggheads out there, and some of y'all might have thought, what in the world is he talking about eggheads? Well, you guys that have a green egg know what we're talking about. But for those of you that don't, there is forums that you can go on. You can go online and start reading where other people have posted stuff. Now, Facebook has really taken it another level, and a lot of our customers share recipes and things like that. But everybody, it's almost like a following, and that's where the nickname came, Eggheads. But I'd love for you to stop by, as Chris was explaining, the Lifestyle Magazine. This is Green Eggs Magazine. It's just about the green egg. It's got all kinds of stuff in there, as he explained. I'd love for you to stop by for a complimentary copy. We'd love to give you this for you to read about the green egg, understand what's going on, understand more about the recipes that are all throughout this magazine. And at the same time, if you've never been in our store here, we'd love to invite you by our store and check out the green egg lineup. We've got the large, extra large, we've got the mini max, getting ready for football season and tailgating. We've got your grill. And they sent it here. It's waiting on you. I got it right over there. You need to come get it. It's called the Mini Max.
And if you might get lucky and we'll be cooking on our egg. We try to cook on it several days out of the week. If the weather's nice, we love grilling out on our demo egg as much as we can. We love to experiment with that one. So appreciate you guys joining us for the Grillin' Store TV episode 7. We're here every Tuesday at 6:30. We did miss last week. We had a little business venture we had to take care of last Tuesday, but usually every Tuesday at 6:30. My name's Chris Davis. This is Mike Davis, and thanks for joining us on the GrillAndStoreTV.com. See you.
Good night.